Walking faithfully with God. The example of Noah, Genesis 6. Walking faithfully with God means obeying God, trusting Him only, and having a close relationship with Him as your only God. It's about positioning your life with His will, following His commandments, and relying on His guidance daily. In Genesis 6:9 we read, "Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God." This verse stands in stark contrast to Genesis 6:11-12, which describes the state of the world. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. Noah lived in a time when wickedness and corruption were widespread. The world was so sinful that God decided to bring judgment through the flood. Yet, in the midst of all this evil, Noah remained faithful. He was set apart, not because of his strength, wisdom, or status, but because he chose to walk with God faithfully. So what can we learn about walking faithfully with God from the account of Noah? 1. Living a righteous life. Regardless. Noah was a righteous and blameless man, meaning he obeyed God and lived with integrity despite the corruption around him. In verse 5 of Genesis 6, we see how the morality of Noah's generation had degraded. Every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. However, Noah remained true to his God, we see in verse 9. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. 2. Obeying God. Noah obeyed God when God commanded him to build an ark of cypress. Verse 22, Noah did everything just as God commanded him. While other people in his generation continued with life as usual, obviously immoral life, as we also learn in Matthew 24:38-39, Noah was busy carrying out the instructions of God. As a result of his faithfulness and obedience to God, Noah received God's favor and salvation. He and his family were saved from destruction. Today, this righteousness is given through faith in Jesus Christ to who believe. Romans 3:22. Brethren, just as Noah was saved through righteousness and faith in God, even us, those who believe in Jesus Christ, will be saved. The book of Acts 4:12 tells us, "Salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved." We read also in Romans 10:13 that, "For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." Noah's story reminds us that walking faithfully with God is not dependent on the world around us, but on our personal commitment to Him. In times of corruption and moral decay, we must remain steadfast, trusting that God rewards those who diligently seek Him. Hebrews 11:6-7. Let us choose to walk with God daily, just as Noah did, and experience His faithfulness in our lives. Amen.